See, I'm so funny. I didn't even think people was even paying that much attention to like that, bro.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Your name is that.
I'm guilty of sleeping on myself on a lot of occasions. I ain't gonna front.
So
I'm guilty of that.
Being that happened with T.I., I gotta ask, well, I want after graduation, what happened with you and Ye?
Ye started working a different way after that. He started really wanting to have like a lot of cooks in the kitchen, you know, working on one meal type, you know.
Right.
It'd be different if you say, all right, we'll bring these cats in, we're gonna do an Italian cuisine. Right. Okay, this day we're gonna do a Jamaican cuisine. Oh, we're gonna do Mexican cuisine. But it was just so many different, you know, you walk through the mall and food court and you might get sick because you got the wings over here and the Chick-fil-A and all them.
Yeah, all the scents. And
all them scents and it's kind of with you. I don't even like entering through the food court in the mall no more. Yeah. I like going away because me a little bit.
Right.
So it's kind of like, it's that whole analogy. It was just too many cooks in the kitchen at, on the last time. I was in Hawaii, the Dark Twisted Fantasy album. It was me, No ID. Ross was out there, Pusha. And that's when he was dating Amber back then. Everybody who you hear on the album, you know, me and Bink wasn't out at the same time. I think Bink came out there after me.
Right.
But, and I worked on all of the lights and we had big crazy horns. I had my drums on there. But, and I woke up the next day, my drums wasn't there. It was like a whole nother beat, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, where's the other version, dude? He's like, no, man, I like these drums. I'm like, well, where them drums come from? They're from another producer. So it was kind of like, It
was getting cut.
Yeah, it changed. I was like, okay, this is how he wanted to do this. Because, you know, on graduation, it was
with your pride, man.
Now, I wouldn't even just say pride. It was a thing like, this ain't how we cook.
Bink said it's an integrity thing. Bink was very
because in graduation, it was like one-on-one. And then other producers might come through and work, but it was more intimate about what they were going to do.
Right.
More than them putting something on my track or me putting something on theirs.
Right.
Or if anything.
But the collaborative effort, like
the collaborative effort was between me and Ye during the graduation. That's what I'm saying. So I was so used to working like that, and I thought that's how it was going to work. But just having so many producers, come on, man. Like now when you look at them albums now, look how many songs on there. I mean, how many names on the fucking credits or the writers.
Yeah.
Man, when you crunch publishing numbers, man, you ain't coming out with.
So it was about the money. It was about the money then.
Wait, hold on. You can't tell me if your name was on all the lights. You can't tell me you was coming out.
Man, listen.
How much you made
all
of
the lights? I didn't get, honestly, man, straight up, Big John Platt was like, man, there's so many people on here, man, ain't even worth with this record.
Really?
Yeah, there was so many people. Not just a record. It was all right. How many ways you got but look how many people was on there.
Right.
It was like, what, about 15, 20 people?
Not just producers. We got to think about how many artists and writers was on there. Like, so we are the world now. That might be some nice.
Right.
But when you just think about all the lights, I think, what, Paul McCartney? It was a long, ain't no telling how much he asked for. For DJ Toomp, it's Paul. And some other big artists than him. I mean, other producers, other artists that was just as well known. But yeah, them numbers didn't come up to nothing, man. Like, yeah, it wasn't the same, bro. And I know things change, but I think, when you start producing like that, this whole sound changed. It even took away from what he did, from what he does to a certain extent.
Right.
Because even with Good Life, he started off playing with the Michael Jackson sample, and I tweaked it and tuned it up back to the PYT key so we could really make it a song.
Right.
So it's like that collaborative effort made more sense, but to have 4 other producers on here and get a snare from him, and like even when we did Good Life, I raised hell when he wanted to get some drums from Timbaland for Good Life. I'm like, man, this song is ready. Like, man, I want to get some drums from Tim. I'm like, bro, I got drums all in this ASR. You've been fucking with them. What's up?
So do y'all take that like as a form of disrespect for somebody else touching on your?
Yeah, especially if it don't enhance it in any kind of way.
And
if it enhanced it now, we're like, ooh, shit, yeah, Tim.
But it's according to your opinion.
It didn't make a difference, bro. It wasn't just,
I gotta hear these drums, man.
But he ended up using mine.
I gotta hear him.
But he went over to get him, but he ended up using mine
He wound up using Tim drums for Stronger.
Yeah, for Stronger. Yeah. He mixed Stronger about I think he mixed Stronger like 8 times.
Yeah, he had about 10 producers on that shit.
The pressure was on.
Yeah.
But I think the thing with Kanye, you never worked with, when you made beats, you never in your whole career worked with other producers or
Yeah, I
had them in the
started off.
studio.
It was me. When I started off with Shadi, it was me and this guy. It was me, Shadi, because he knew how to work the SP12 also. But my other homeboy who I grew up with named Mike Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike like 5 years older than me. So he taught me how to use the SP and I went crazy on it. And that's when we started working together. So yeah, just working and collabing, building with a producer and actually doing it together is one thing. But you laying some shit down and everybody like, ugh, you know, you get that face like, ugh, nigga, that shit hard.
Wow.
And it's like, they come back the next day, motherfucker press play, and it's like, huh?
Well, you know, Ye be on his,
But ain't Ye the only
child? And I respect that.
He be on his Jesus thing, so maybe
I respect.
I think it's everybody to be humble.
I think it's deeper than that.
Say it again.
I think it's deeper than that.
What'd you say?
Because Ye is the only child, right?
Yeah, that plays a major
part. Right? So
too.
Ye being the only child, being somebody who's in the basement creating music, then getting out, working with local acts, started rapping, wanted people to look past him just for the beats and his rap career. Now he gets the opportunity, gets the bread, and he's able to say, I'm gonna create my own family. Every time I make a project, I'm gonna create my own family. I'm like, you know, subconsciously on some psychological shit, I'm the only child.
Right.
So with my creativity, I'm able to share it. I'm able to say, yo, Math, come in, give me some lyrics. MECC, come in,
that's
give me
dope.
some positive stuff to say. Yo,
That's
Bigga,
dope.
come in, give me the God stuff. Yo, you
yeah,
come in
I
with
think
the
Quincy
drums and the
Jones,
strings.
you know, you had a few
know what I'm
people
saying?
who played a part in Off the Wall.
You see how
when you create, it's the same thing. You bring all kind of elements.
If you were creative and you in a room in the studio with me, you gonna do something.
Yeah,
right.
But
okay.
If you laid your verse, left, came back to the studio the next day, and in place of one line, somebody replaced one of your lines with a different line because they thought that line was better than the one you came.
Oh, that nigga gonna lose his
Listen,
mind.
no.
Oh, they fuck around and edit one of your. They might edit out
what he did.
Hot?
Yeah, if it's hotter than what he did, he gonna be
Bro,
like,
I'm loyal to the jam.
What if one of your main punchlines in a song was chopped out just to chop it and make a radio version? You'd be like, hey man, y'all gotta fix that shit. That line right there was an important part of this song. Now that y'all want to make it 3 minutes and 25 seconds, y'all done chopped that part off. We got to go back and fix that shit.
And you didn't know about it.
You're gonna want that. You're gonna want that line in that motherfucker.
You gotta. I'm a little different because I stopped working on my solo project to work on the whole NYB project. So I don't feel that way. I feel like it's about the greater good. You know what I mean?
No,
but I think that's the difference. You agreed. You're agreeing.
Oh, if somebody just did it.
He's saying he just went.
Oh nah, you gotta get punched in the face. You gotta get punched in the face.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.